way to stay on your feet.
From the amazing catch. Hello, everyone, and welcome back again. We are here at the Grosso-Parsons Sports Complex here at the Jungle for Friday Night Lights, and we are super excited for tonight's matchup, as earlier stated, between your Royals and a Guller Preference.
Use them. They don't need them anymore. Alrighty, Royals. Welcome to the Royal Sports Network here at the Jungle. Welcome to your first live broadcast coverage of girls varsity soccer, who's had a fantastic season. Now we're here at a home game where varsity has never lost this season. I'm Max Molitor, joined by Juan Benacourt, a track and a cross-country athlete. Juan, can you tell me a little bit about how you feel? I know you've been talking since the beginning that you want to be here, and I'm happy we're here, Royals.
Yeah, definitely. I've been wanting to be here. I've been wanting to commentate and really show what I know. And hoping to be a very exciting game. As you said, Varsity haven't lost here this season, so I'm hoping to see how this game kind of plays out, considering Lourdes are ranked pretty high within the district. So
of course.
Hoping to see a pretty good game, hoping not to see a lot of fouls, hoping to see a lot of goals, and if they're good goals, then even better.
No, Juan is absolutely right. Royals, not only is Lourdes second in the district, but they're also fifth in the state. So we've got some pretty tough competition, Royals, but as always, I'm hopeful.
And it seems like kickoff is underway.
With Lourdes with possession of the ball.
Lourdes keeping possession of the ball, but looks like they're giving it away. Here you go.
Passes it to 21.
Couple of passes in between. Seems like their midfield is currently operating, and right now it's like it's been given.
And it's out of bounds.
So
I got scared there for a second, Juan. You know.
through ball, through balls.
Hey, it's soccer. You know, it moves quickly.
Could be a little bit scary.
Yeah.
Now let's see. Seems like it's gonna be a LaSalle.
Sorry, Royals, we're not quite sure exactly.
It's going to be thrown for LaSalle.
It is going to be thrown? Yes.
Oh, it's going to be thrown for Lourdes.
For Lourdes. And they just missed
so
it.
Close.
Hey, why are you celebrating?
So narrowly. Almost sitting, but it seems like it got out of bounds.
All right, Javi Escobar is about to pass it. Pass it to the goalie. Of course, Olivia Rodriguez alone. Miami Herald Player of the Week. A fantastic goalkeeper.
8 shutouts or clean sheets for some of you guys that might not be familiar with shutouts. They're clean sheets, and she's averaging, and she's made 26 saves this season, and she's averaging 2 saves per match.
Fantastic player, and as you can tell, with just that opening play, very nice play. Of course, Lourdes out of bounds once more.
Right. Throwing for Lourdes. Seems like Lourdes is
now backfield.
Seems like Lourdes is playing out from the back. They're trying to build it. Or we'll see around here. Seems like their captain right now has it. Yep.
Okay, trying to get it at midfield.
I was right. They're playing out from the back.
Passes it back once more.
Playing out from the back. Typically within these more modern soccer teams, they usually want their goalkeepers and defenders to be a lot more involved within the build of the play. And right now we're seeing it in live action, as we're seeing that they're playing it heavily out from the back.
Yeah, and they're also playing it much safer because you have more man coverage back.
Of course. A lot more man coverage.
There you go.
Oh, nice
LaSalle.
But now looks like LaSalle.
Number 8, Sofia Cruces. Danny Priscal. Cruces has the ball.
Okay, Cruces. Okay. All right. Seems like there might be a free kick for LaSalle. A bit of a rough play. Hopefully don't see rough fouls.
Hopefully a friendly game. Hopefully no injuries, Royals.
No injuries. Yeah, hate to see that, regardless of who the team is for both teams.
Good kick there.
All right.
And Lourdes manages to get the ball.
Lourdes manages to get the ball. So it seems like Lourdes is playing a bit more of a high back line. So maybe maybe LaSalle could exploit that. But cross here for Lourdes and out of bounds.
There. A couple out of bounds, huh?
A couple out of bounds in these last couple minutes. The game's barely started.
What is concerning me though is how fast Lourdes is able to get upfield Royals. I think that is what and I think we'll see this with this game. I think as a defense we'll be able to read the room and read the coverage and be able to tell, hey, we can't let them get here so quickly.
Yes.
Sure, they've never had too close of a call on the goal, but that's something we can't risk. Pass it to Mangles.
Mangles seems like out of bounds. So right now we can see a lot of out of bounds.
Yep.
These last couple of minutes.
Thrown in by Lourdes. Up to number 14.
It seems like one of the key points for the South here might be counterattacks or long balls in behind the defense, as Lourdes are playing a pretty high line compared to the South, which we are playing a little bit further back.
Lourdes has the ball,
Right.
gives it up,
The ball.
then with the header.
All right, coming with the header, no touch, but seems like we finally managed to get it out. That's another run, pretty nicely by Lourdes. I feel that's it.
Oh, very nicely played.
Very nice move, but you gotta be better than that because our defense is strong. Mangles trying to get the ball. She has the ball now, leading in goals and also having a pretty fair amount of assists with 10 goals this season. She's also averaging a goal per game, which is just mind-blowing. It's mind-boggling how, anybody could have that. And judging based off what I've seen, it seems like she is pretty versatile, playing as a midfielder and also as a forward.
Very dynamic player, that is for sure. And that is the thing with Coach Rono. He wants to stress that with his players. He has them conditioning to play multiple positions, and I think that's a reason why you've seen such success from this team. And as you see, Mangles still holding onto the ball.
Bringing ankles, as I see. Whoa, and miscross, but...
Hey, that's an attempt by our Royals, and what you can see there, they're moving upfield, and that's what we'd like to see.
So right now, Lourdes have the ball. Lourdes are currently controlling the tempo of the game really well. They're managing to keep us at bay so far, but I believe that our Royals will be able to overturn this. It's not about how you start a game, it's about how you end it.
That is very true, Juan. We've seen this very jungle for the past couple months. Some greatest comebacks. That pace game in particular with football. And as our Royals are about to enter playoffs, based on their incredible season, they're going to qualify for playoffs. We're seeing here a great opportunity for a great game with one of the best teams in Florida. And I'll tell you what, it's definitely been a good game so far.
It's definitely been a good game. Very defensive from our Royals and very attacking from Lourdes Academy. But it doesn't matter because we have seen some great comebacks, especially such as recently. I'll give you a recent one, Real Madrid versus Valencia, happened in Spain, where Real Madrid was losing up to the 85th minute in a game that spanned for 96 minutes. So you can always turn it around no matter how bad it is. But right now, it seems like we are still at 0-0.
You're not wrong. Our clock won't run that long, but absolutely, we have two halves, two 40-minute halves. Royals. That's a good reminder. There's 32 minutes and 50 seconds left in the half currently. The score is still 0-0.
Crossing by Lourdes. Attempted shot and close, very close.
Just barely missed that.
Barely missed that. Fortunately for the Sal, that wasn't really much of a worry, as we have an amazing keeper and
a freshman keeper, by the way. That's what's very fascinating about this varsity team is a lot of the players are freshmen.
I'll tell you that for sure. Some of the players on the varsity, such as I also like to highlight another player here, Isabella Studensky. She has 9 goals, right behind Valentina Mangles.
She's second for goals.
Second for goals, so gotta watch out for her. But right now, Valentina Mangles seems to be playing.
Lourdes with the ball.
Lourdes
Passes
control.
it. right at that midfield mark.
Lourdes controlling the ball really well. It seems for me right now.
Oh, and they just gave it up to Mangles.
Just gave it up to
Mangles has the ball, has an opening.
Mangles running with the ball, running with danger at the ball, and loses it. But hey, that's just one play out of many. So
hey, and that's absolutely right, Juan.
Let's see. All right. All right, Lourdes coming in with an attack from their right side, but seems like should be able to close them down.
Royals defense not giving them any room.
Not giving, barely
it's
giving
given
them
back
any room.
to the Royals, and it is out of bounds.
And it is a throw-in for your Royal Lions.
Hey, he's so excited seeing our defense waking up, and I'll tell you what, Royals, I'm excited too. Royals back in the ball game.
Switch the play there. Camila Andreu, but not really able to. Sofia Cruces has the ball, but lost it. Let's see what this comes. Maybe a good counterattack. And it's a goal.
And the first goal of the night, Royals, for Lourdes Academy.
Lourdes Academy with 1 goal.
Okay, Royals, it is still very early in this first half, Royals. 30 minutes and 28 seconds left. Unfortunately, our JV team played previously and lost 1-7. Royals, Lourdes is clearly a very gifted team, and I think it's definitely going to be a tough game. But once again, this program and this season has been very special. We beat Archbishop McCarthy
for the first time in our
program's history. Absolutely, and that is definitely a highlight of the season, Royals. And if we can beat Lourdes Academy, I think the morale for the team entering into playoffs very soon in the next couple weeks
will be very high.
Will be very high, and I think that's key to this team's continuous success.
Okay, right now, Veronica Aguilar taking a shot, but not on target. Right now, Veronica Aguilar is Lourdes' best player with 7 goals and 0.9 goals per match. So it seems like she should be a player of focus to log out of the game for our Lions. So very interesting.
And Royals, I think this is a great time to mention as the ball goes once more out of bounds. Royals last season, 23 to the 24 season, your Royals actually lost against Lourdes 0-4, and I think this is a great comeback potential here in the jungle.
You can always make a comeback.
We're still with the ball.
Still with the ball, playing it out of the back. Playing it out of the back still. And right now seems like a long ball. And it seems like your center backs are not giving them any room whatsoever in those long balls, so Lourdes might have to try another way to break us down.
As you can see, the defense is really reading the room, and I think that 1 goal does not define a half, just like Juan was saying. And you can really see this evolution just within the first 10 minutes of the half.
Daniela Prescal. But again, Gabriela Rodriguez cutting the all there. The passage of play.
Very nice kick.
Long ball up there, and it seems like it airs a foul called.
So Juan, if you could give 1 word for this first couple minutes of the half, how would you define this first couple minutes?
A couple words to say. I think Lourdes have played really, really well, considering that it is an away game for them, so it might be a little bit tougher, as an away game is always tougher than a home game. But it seems that Lourdes has been doing pretty well. And from your Royal Lions, it seems like we've been pretty defensive, so hopefully in the second half we can come out a little bit more offensively and we can maybe try and score some more goals. So,
and you saw with that first game, the JV game, it was a very defensive heavily game, and that's the problem. We don't want our players backed up in the backfield. We really want them up there taking advantage. We have awesome, fantastic offensive players in Mangales and
Islami, who's very good this season with 7 assists. So maybe we could see a little bit of a connection there. But right now it seems like the problem that there can come with playing with a pretty defensive system is that once they break that defensive system, you can't keep on playing that system. So right now, LaSalle has to play a little bit more offensively. Right now. All right, Lourdes is restarting the ball. Playing out from the back. Left back has it now.
Oh,
But
and the ball is
not
recovered
giving.
past the Mangles.
Valentina Mangles trying some nice step overs there, but unfortunately it didn't work out. Anglo up there.
Danny Pascal with the ball. Our team captain, of course, Daniela Pascal, our
And
senior.
ball played in behind the back. Olivia Rodriguez
Oh, and
coming
she's
up.
still going.
Oh,
Royals, Lourdes Academy with another
Lourdes
goal.
Academy with another goal.
14 minutes into this half, Royals. That is the second goal of the night.
Second goal of the night. And right now, it seems like it's not really looking as we would have hoped for, but hopefully it might be a pretty good game for us and for our team to be able to come back.
Yes.
Because, as I always say, minor setback, major comeback.
Absolutely, and you see that Royals, we're still fresh into the half, 14 minutes in, with 26 minutes remaining. Royals 0-2 is our score. Royals, I think we got a good game on our hands, no matter the results.
No matter the results, the team has been playing pretty well, but right now some of the key things that we have to try and do a little bit better would be trying to get the ball up the field, create a little bit more chances, and maybe we could play a little bit more of a counter-attacking style rather than a pretty defensive style, because usually the defensive style might come with counterattacks, but I'm not really seeing it, so we might have to, you know, do the soccer equivalent of a Hail Mary, which is a long ball up to the striker, hoping they control it, and then passing it to the wingers for one of them to score, or the striker goes all by themselves. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more attacking from
And
Sal.
the ball is passed upfield. The Royals are stopping it.
Royals are stopping them. Valentina Mangles with the ball now.
Once more, trying to get it upfield. It's very nice, still with control
Very
of the ball.
nice. As we have already seen, she is a player of great quality.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, loses the ball. Pass back up midfield again.
All right.
The Royals gain repossession of the ball. Lose it
Repossession
once
of the
more.
All but
It's
losing
a
it.
battle here.
Call it a war even.
A war.
All right. Seems like right now Veronica Aguilar has it. Loses it.
Very nice. Get it out of that penalty box.
Get it out the half if possible. But right now, not really looking that much of a possibility. But oh, I might have misspoken.
Yeah, Juan. Oh.
Might have misspoken, you know?
Royals with possession once more.
Some nice little skills. Losing the ball. All right. Seems like it's a long ball by Sal, but right now Lourdes is again just building out from the back. Feel like we should be maybe pressing them a little bit higher up the field. We should maybe have our forwards such as Valentina Mangles, which are of immense quality, including Camila Andreu, which, you know, we should be pressing them maybe a little bit more. It seems like Gabby Rodriguez was a nice little fake, so Olivia Rodriguez can reclaim the ball.
Job.
Great job by the center backs. It's not easy to just, you know, I played soccer myself, and I've played and I've been there, and I've done that. And whenever I play in defense, I would usually just kick the ball up as far away as I could. Valentina Mangles now with the ball. Oh, long ball.
And it's a little too long for them.
A little bit too long, but
Royals, it's going to be another Lourdes throw-in.
another one. We've seen a lot of those this night.
The ball has been out of bounds lately. I feel bad for the ball boys or ball girls, but Royals, I truly think we got a good game here. We just got as Juan was saying, the Royals just got to take more advantage. Got to have more people upfield to take possession of the ball once you get it up, because that defense of Lourdes is just, you know, it's a feat. But I think our Royals are up to that challenge. They just you know.
And handball. All offense against LaSalle. So seems like Lourdes will gain a free kick around the halfway line.
And with penalties and fouls, it's, you know, you never want to take away the team's morale. Sure, you can definitely cost the team a lot of, you know, morale, but I think Royals, you know, one bad play does not define.
One bad play doesn't define your whole season. You could have a whole season. The only exceptions to that, I would say, would be a final, but right now it's not a final, so right now we just got to focus and we got to keep on moving. Valentina Mangles taking the ball,
with possession,
trying to really build something.
And she kicks it out of bounds.
Kicks it out of bounds.
It will be another Lourdes throw-in.
Trying to win the ball back. Valentina Mangles right now for me has been exceptional on and off the ball, on the ball, trying to create chances, trying to show a bit of, trying to entertain the crowd even. Maybe the only thing she could be doing a little bit better would be trying to pass the ball. But other than that, she's played an exceptional game. Really just tried to create everything, and even off the ball, she's been doing exactly what I've been talking about, trying to press Lourdes' defense, trying to press their left back right now.
Speaking about Mangles, once more has possession of the ball. He's moving it up the field. Oh, and it is kicked out of bounds actually by a Lourdes player this time.
Lourdes player, so it seems like LaSalle have a throw-in now.
A great opportunity here, as we're real close to the goal.
Yep, and right around halftime, of the halftime, so 20 minutes being played. 20 minutes being played. 2 goals already by Lourdes, but if they can do it, I believe we can do it too. Mangles trying to cross it in, and out of bounds.
It falls a little short.
Went a little bit wide. To be fair, it was a tight angle. They really have a lot of space to cross the ball in.
But that shows the talent of the players, that with that corner kick, and considering how close that shot was, that really goes to show you how much effort and how much commitment not only Vono expects of his players, but that's why you see so many freshmen on this team, because they truly have a lot of talent.
Seems like right now might be a water break, I'm assuming.
With the water break, I think it's a perfect opportunity to discuss this season that we've had a little bit more into detail. Royals, we've actually had a very impressive season. Once more, 10-4 is our season record. We started the game with a loss, unfortunately, to Westminster Christian. But as I was interviewing Coach Vono today, Coach Anthony Vono, of course, head coach of the girls varsity soccer team, former assistant coach of football. So he knows a lot about football and soccer, and he brings that to the girls soccer team, adding a nice dynamic. But of course, after that first loss, a 5-0 loss, he kept that team morale alive, and I think that comes as a testament to the team and their energy. And I'm sure you have a lot of classes, considering, you know, a lot of them are freshmen.
Yes.
I'm sure you see that they're close, right?
Yes, they're very dedicated. Some of them talk to me about soccer, and you know, usually, and you know, I wasn't really that accustomed to you know, to like where I come from. Women don't really play soccer, but now I'm really seeing that there's a lot of them that are like trying to, you know, they're really connected and are dedicated to the cause. So now it seems like they're trying to build something special and go beyond it, and go not only above but beyond.
And our girls soccer teams and our boys soccer teams are both having a great season. Our boys only have 1 loss and 3 tied games. They're also playing tomorrow. Big game against Belen, another Catholic school rival game. Royals, the Jungle's been full of those this week. We've had St. Brendan yesterday for our boys, Lourdes today, and we also have St. Brendan again on Friday for our JV and varsity girls soccer games. And as the field gets ready, the play is back.
And the players are getting back on the field. And I would also like to highlight some things that Max said before we get underway again. I'd also like to highlight some pretty big wins that we've had, such against Sports Leadership and Management High School, 8-0. We also won against Don Soffer Aventura High School, 8-0, and including a very, very big win, which is mind-boggling, a 10-2 win against Florida Christian. So we've had some pretty good games.
A couple LTV guys, including myself, were at that Florida Christian game. That was a big win. Even the fans were a little bit like, yeah, you guys are going to take home the win. And we also did beat them a couple weeks back for our boys soccer team. I think besides losing to them in volleyball, I think we've actually beat Florida Christian at every single game that we've had so far this school year, and I think that's pretty impressive.
Right now, Valentina Aguilar with the ball, taking that ball nicely. Valentina Aguilar, or Veronica Aguilar. Sorry about that. Just had a brain fart there. But Veronica Aguilar, not Valentina Aguilar. My apologies for that. But anyways, Lourdes have been, again, pretty dominant, and it seems like Olivia Rodriguez keeps on playing that ball out to the right to Valentina Mangles, who is my MVP so far of the match. We could also give it to some of our defenders, such as Gabby Rodriguez.
And to see, this is exactly what we're talking about. If we had more players open in that upper field, we would have those more opportunities on the goal. So far, we've had only a couple. But Royals, I really think this will change. Absolutely, it takes time to be able to read the other team's defense, their defensive capabilities, and of course, their offense is currently, you know, without a lead of 2. Royals, I really think we just got to give it some time.
Right now, seems like a bit of miscommunication at the back, and Lourdes has
the ball once more and is
and miscross. Fortunately for the Royals, and it seems like it's going to be a throw-in for LaSalle.
A throw-in for LaSalle. We're not at the best. We don't have the best options available currently, but I think Royals throw-in is it's never a hindrance, don't you think?
No, it's never. Sometimes it can be a good thing, and you know. See this, Valentina Mangles seems to be taken on by 2 defenders, 3 even at a time. Seems like she's being targeted by Lourdes, so maybe
Lourdes agrees with you, huh?
Lourdes agrees with me and with us. Maybe their head coach David Fique maybe gave them some instructions to close them down and, you know, really try and like put the pressure on Mangles and then leave her isolated, as it seems like Coach Vono has given instructions to Mangles to, you know, sort of be the creative outlet.
Absolutely, and as Vono was speaking, I can tell a coach has a lot of influence on his team, and I really think that this team here, both teams, you can tell by their play, their performance, that we got to congratulate the coaching staff, because
we really do. A lot of the time people see the players, but a lot of the times people don't really talk about the coaches, because a coach can make or break a player, because there's been several examples in soccer, in professional too, where a coach comes in and he completely revolutionizes a team. So you know, the coaches really do deserve a lot more of the praise. Throw for LaSalle. Seems like right now they're trying to put a little bit of the pressure. The only thing is that since Lourdes seems to be able to get back and forth pretty quickly, they seem to be able to go up by the lines really quickly.
And it's talking about getting up quickly. Royals get back possession of the ball. Danny Briscoe with the pass to Mangles.
But again,
and they lose possession once more. But Royals once again, they're pretty solid field position. Mangles has control of the ball once more.
Once again,
bringing the ball up,
running in behind, left back.
Nicely played.
Mangles again trying, and it seems like it will most likely be a corner.
And it was kicked out of bounds by Lourdes.
I have to see that. I have to see that again, because I didn't really get at such a good angle. But it seems like yeah, it will be a corner, or it will be a corner.
It will?
Okay, yeah, it will.
Yes.
Okay.
Almost looked to be in for a throw-in, huh?
Yeah, no, throw-in. No, throw-in can only happen along the sideline.
That's why you're the expert, Juan.
Yep, the expert here, guys. All right.
Don't get your ego high, man.
Never. All right, seems to be a cross. Let's see.
By Senna Trafton, number 11.
We'll see what Adriana Baena of Lourdes can do. And it seems like seems like a bit of miscommunication.
And mistake. And Senna Trafton barely misses the goal.
Barely.
Royals, that was truly something. And Royals, if we get that same energy, of course, unfortunately we didn't make the connection, but that once again, that doesn't define. And I think we're having more opportunities now, which is really good. The Royals are really starting to learn and read the offensive strategy and defensive strategy of Lourdes Academy, and I think we really got a shot here.
Seems like, you know, whenever we press up with more players, we're able to win the ball back. As we can see around here, the forwards are trying to close down a bit, or trying to close down the center backs a little bit more, trying to force them to make a mistake. So then they lose possession, and it seems like right now we're trying to diversify the options in attack, going down that left side instead of that right side. Gabby Rodriguez kicking it out of bounds. So far this game has been pretty entertaining, if I do have to say so.
And despite what that score shows, Lourdes is really not making us look bad. Your Royals are getting a lot of opportunities here, and considering that they're the 5th best team in Florida, Royals, I really thought this wouldn't be so close of a game, and again, that score does not define what we're seeing here.
And they're keeping it really tight.
Absolutely. Mangles with the ball once more.
Mangles. Ankara Mangles. Seeing it, maybe, she gets the spirit of Messi to, come over. Seems to be a pass
and is out of bounds.
I also really like to highlight some facts, such as a lot of your Royals' team being freshmen.
Yeah, absolutely. There are 8, I could be incorrect, 8 players on the team that are freshmen, and on a varsity level team in high school. That is an absolutely great achievement, and that just shows, what type of players we here have at LaSalle.
Definitely. Lourdes only has 5, and I think that only one of them might be starting, though I could be mistaken. But definitely this really shows that the future is bright with 8 freshmen in the team, even if not all of them are playing, because I understand. But still,
I think that's a very important detail, Juan. You have in our team, we do have a good amount of seniors, but we have a good amount of underclassmen too, which means that even when our seniors leave, of course it's going to leave a gap in the team, but of course you're also going to be able to see the underclassmen stepping up to the challenge and maybe learning from the seniors, which are absolutely fantastic.
Definitely. Gabby Rodriguez putting in a really solid performance in at defense.
Just speaking about freshmen, that's another freshman who did a great job this game. Definitely, I think defensive player of the half. That's for sure.
Defensive player of the half for sure. She's been really trying to deal with the attacks. She is pretty tall, standing around 5'7", possibly 5'8", if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, she is astonishing at what she's doing currently.
Royals with 12 minutes and 27 seconds in the half.
Swung in by
Bad
Lourdes.
field position, unfortunately, for our Royals. Blocked.
But once again, Gabby Rodriguez standing there.
Very nice.
A colossus at the back. Valentina Mangles now trying to get the ball. But it seems like that might be the 2-star players. Veronica Aguilar versus Valentina.
With the pass, and it is taken back by Lourdes Academy.
Versus Valentina Mangles. So pretty good. And
Olivia Rodriguez. Fantastic job.
Fantastic save by her.
And you wonder why she was Miami Herald Player of the Week.
Well, with saves like that, it's no wonder why she was.
And if you're a Royals fan and you're watching this broadcast and you didn't vote for her for Miami Herald Player of the Week, that's a shame. Because honestly, Royals, what we're seeing here with this team, yeah, they deserve all the accolades they can get.
She deserves it right now. Seems like failed touch. Seems like Lourdes failed to clear the ball away, but they still managed to keep possession of it. Some nice play there. Some nice skills in their midfield. Trying to switch play. Antonella Monsalve. Right now. Out Gabby Rodriguez once more.
Gabby Rodriguez. My apologies. Thought it was Luna Fernandez.
Oh my. Just getting in
Gabby
there,
Rodriguez and Luna Fernandez not giving her an opportunity.
Really trying to shut her down.
Is able to pass it, unfortunately. Has an opportunity.
It seems like
passes it once more.
And
with the header by Javier Escobar. Gets it out of bounds.
Escobar
another
getting
senior.
It out. But really amazing play by as we've been talking about the freshmen. They've been doing an amazing job. Gabby Rodriguez just just being a colossus, just being a leader at the back with her defensive abilities, because there's 2 types of leaders: the leaders that inspire with their speeches, and then there's the leaders that inspire with their actions, where they go, all right, look at me and let's learn. So really good stuff from Gabby Rodriguez there at the back. We'll see if in the second half we might get any substitutions.
could be an opportunity here to
Could be an
for
opportunity.
3-0 on the scoreboard.
You can never be too careful.
But as we've seen from our Royals defense, there hasn't been a goal as fast as those past 2 ones were scored. So I think we got a solid and a header.
And another header. Seems like
Mangles almost had
Mangles
possession.
almost had it, just almost waiting for that ball. But once again, and Mangles just
Mangles has the ball,
offensively.
trying to find open space. Gets the ball
Gets
once
the
more.
ball.
Gets
Nice
it through
little
the legs.
nutmeg there. Really impressive what Mangles is doing. It's a shame that she is a senior, if I'm not mistaken.
She is a senior and playing on varsity all 4 years.
Playing on varsity all 4 years. Now that's impressive.
The ball is out of bounds.
Correct. And it seems like it's going to be a throw for your Royal Lions.
Nicely thrown past Amanda Villasmil.
Seems like Isabella Studensky down here. Right now it seems like she's trying to get back to position and letting Lourdes keep possession. But Isabella Studensky, hopefully she can come alive in the second half, because as we have seen, based off her stats, she has been doing exceptionally, only being behind Valentina Mangles, who is a senior, and she is a freshman with 9 goals this season. So all I'm saying is that you can never be too careful with her.
No, you can't. And that's why if you're a Lourdes player right now, you're definitely not too optimistic, because sure they may be winning currently, but our Royals are putting on a performance, and it does not and I promise you that scoreboard does not show what this game is really about.
Daniela Priscal taking the ball all off them, but seems like Lourdes once again are able to get possession. If we can keep possession and really make Lourdes sort of like toy around with the ball, like we're playing a game of cat and mouse, and we're the mouse and they're the cat. They're trying to catch us. If we can really try and play that game of cat and mouse, or tiki-taka, as it is more commonly known, which is a tactical style, which is based around passing, and just do as many passes as you can, keep your opponents, get them tired, and then you can really just see how it works. Seems like out of bounds, and they will be getting that out of bounds.
And your Royals look to throw it in. That is number 21, Luna Fernandez Jr.
Luna Fernandez Jr.
And Lourdes actually has possession. Interesting.
Gabby Rodriguez throwing herself at it. Luna Fernandez now keeping the ball, having to throw it out as there were no current options. But really impressed by this right side of the defense with Gabby Rodriguez and Luna Fernandez. They've really been doing a really good job of trying to keep it out. Maybe the center might need some improvements. The middle area of the pitch around on the penalty box, but we haven't played a bad game. Even if you look at how Lourdes has been playing, even though they've had a lot of chances, they haven't really been doing much with the ball or with their chances. Sure, they've converted 2 already, but, you know, who's to say that
the game is still young, my friend.
The game is still young, with 6 minutes remaining until we go to halftime. Corner kick for Lourdes.
We haven't had a successful corner kick goal so far this game. Perhaps this is an opportunity for Lourdes. Entering second half first halftime, but then second half very soon.
And seems like
it is out of bounds.
Seems like Mia Roca there. I think that's Mia Roca, could be mistaken, as it is a little bit hard to see.
Unfortunately, Royals, I apologize, but as it is soccer and it is big field, Royals, if we mess up a number, we do apologize. Nothing personal to any of these players. But, of course, it's a big field, and it's the jungle, you know?
It's a big field, you know? A lot of things can get lost in the jungle. We're in the jungle.
We are in the jungle.
So, yeah, you know? And you know what else happens
That's
in
more to Valentina Mangles.
Valentina Mangles. Speaking of jungles, you know what else can happen in jungles?
What can happen? Want to tell me?
Crazy things can happen, such as crazy comebacks, crazy goals, including in crazy comebacks for your Royal Lions today. So hopefully we're able to get that underway. It seems like Luna Fernandez once again with a throw and really trying to make something down that on that right hand side. Valentina Mangles really keeping the ball really well.
Amazing pass to Villasmil. Tries connecting it to Studensky.
Mangles
with the ball once more.
Valentina Mangles with a sensational ball control, but it seems like Lourdes once again said that this is not your day, but you know, Valentina Mangles, you can never be too careful, as she almost went past them there. So, you know, you can never be too careful.
Luna Fernandez looks to throw it in once more.
Once more, maybe a bit of a longer throw in, you know, maybe to the middle area, but
Passes
she
it
opts
to
for
Mangles.
Valentina Mangles, and it seems like
Tries to
Valentina
find
Mangles,
open room, taken back by Lourdes Academy.
Luna Fernandez.
Very
with the
nice,
ball.
Sofia Cruces.
Cruces.
Really putting up a struggle there for Lourdes.
All right, let's see what happens from this play, as this could be a pretty good chance for them to go on a bit of a counterattack for Lourdes, but as we can tell,
Lourdes with possession of the ball. Passes it up midfield. Sofia Cruces gets the ball, passes it to number 3, Danny Priscal.
all right, trying to get it up.
Trying to get it up to Mangles with the header.
Yes, Mio trying to get the ball, but just didn't have the connection there. And we can really tell that this game has been doing wonders. And a lot of the players on this match have been able to show their quality. Some maybe not as much as others, but still being able to show. Mangles showing amazing talent there, and you know, maybe Studenski has been kept quite quiet this match, but you never know. You can have the worst. You can have not the worst. My bad.
Yeah, poor choice of words, Juan. I don't know about worst.
Not the best first half, but you can explode in the second half. It doesn't matter about the first half, because at the end of the game, you look at the second half and you look to see at who ended with the most amount of goals, and you know, maybe in the second half we can come back. Fernandez, and it seems like a foul has been called.
We haven't had too many fouls recently, but unfortunately, entering close to halftime with 3 minutes left into the half, it is a free kick for our Royals.
Seems like there's been a couple of fouls. Right now, Smil trying to get the ball. Right now, we gotta see a little bit more pressure from the highline and from the forwards, not the highline, the midfielders and the forwards, as they can really take advantage of that. Luna Fernandez just showcased there, and Valentina Mangles once again.
Luna Fernandez
needing to tie her shoes.
Yeah, of course. Before throwing in.
Throwing in, you know, you don't want to, you know, fall down. So, you know, got to keep safety first as always.
Safety first. As a runner, you would definitely know that, Juan.
As a runner, I would definitely know that. You would not want to step inside the wrong hole when you're running. Same with these players, and Isabella Studenski trying to get the ball there, but it seems like a foul has been called. Couldn't really see the offense there, but if I had to guess, it was most likely a handball. And this could be a dangerous free kick against Lourdes, and it could be a very, very good free kick.
Great opportunity for our Royals. We did have that. We did unfortunately have a handball a little earlier into the half, but the Royals with the comeback, getting Lourdes this time to commit a foul. Great opportunity here.
I've seen that.
And
it seems
it is
like
close, but it is taken by the keeper.
It's close, but not really.
And Royals, unfortunately, we're not able to clarify what keeper it is, whether it is number 1, Lillian Graham, or number 2, Adriana Baena, but either way, they're both playing very well.
Little mistake there at the back. Could really take advantage of that. Valentina Mangles now with the ball with just a minute, less than a minute actually, before halftime. Now, since halftime is
taken by Mangles. Still
Valentina
able to get the
Mangles.
ball once more.
Valentina Mangles. Okay. Seems like right now we're trying to really make a lot more. Isa Studenski with the ball. She's trying to get the ball. She's trying to look for options,
nice.
but it seems like she got
just a little bit short. But
the pressuring of Lourdes.
Priscal gets the ball.
Priscal seems like she has been very physical in a good way, with being able to get the ball back and just being able to really like get at it. All right.
Almost gets the ball back. giving a lot of pressure.
Seems like
Gets the ball back.
Studenski with the ball, trying to pass it up, but just doesn't seem like it. But maybe this could result in a chance. And
Royals.
it is
And
halftime.
Royals, your score for the first half is 0-2 for our Royals. Alrighty, Royals. Welcome back to the Royal Sports Network. I'm Max Molitor. I'm joined by Juan Betancourt. Sorry, there's a lot of Juans, but Juan and we've truly seen a very interesting game this first half. Unfortunately, we are losing down by 2 points, but Royals, I really do think that scoreboard does not show how close this game actually is. You see our defense and our offense throughout the game learning and being able to really be receptive to how Lourdes is playing. And as we were commenting before, we didn't have enough people upfield, but I really see that mistake almost being rectified more, and we're getting a lot more opportunities, Royals.
Definitely.
And I don't think that second half, I really don't think there's a chance we get some points on the scoreboard. Let's just say that
Definitely.
for now.
One of the things that I've seen is the adaptability that Bono has been really implementing inside his players, making them as dynamic as possible, making them play several positions, and just that's really important because then that means that the players, you have a defender that can shoot the ball, you have a forward that can also defend.
And that's that versatility we were talking about.
The versatility is very, very important, making it a lot better for making it a lot more of an even game compared to what it would have been. Maybe, so props out to Bono for making our team very, very versatile and very, very adaptable.
No, and you've seen that with a lot of teams, even with Coach Richard, head coach of the boys varsity soccer team. You've seen that with both teams. They're really trying here, and I think that's very commendable, Royals. And I think that's a very big benefit to our teams that our players are able to play multiple positions, that our strikers are also able to play defensively, and I think that's why you've seen such success this season.
Yes, definitely. As we've seen, I saw Isa Studenski making a couple of runs down. We also saw Valentina Mangles going down to get the ball, as it has been a bit of a challenge to maybe get the ball upfield, but that's exactly what it is about. But that's exactly what soccer is about. You got to play as a team. There's no I in the team, and you really got to try to connect all the players because the better chemistry they have, or what I mean by chemistry is the better they are able to connect with one another, the more likely they are able to really form a connection.
But as previously mentioned, Royals, we are seeing our offense waking up and leaving more players upfield, giving Mangales and our other offensive players an opportunity. As you can see, we've had some very close calls. And like I said, second half, you're really going to see a lot more opportunities, I think, and you're going to see some points on the board.
Yes, we've definitely seen Mangles, Viasmil, and Studenski really trying to press further up that line, as Lourdes is playing a pretty high line. Now let me explain to you what might be some problems that might arise tactically for Lourdes. Now what Lourdes might have as a problem is definitely if they play too high, that can lead to some errors and volatility.
Yes.
Especially if the forwards start to press them more.
Of course.
And if the midfield joins in, it might be game over.
And you see that they're playing it's almost getting repetitive, their play style. And you see your Royals are actually able to determine that, and I really think it's a detriment to the team. Obviously, they're a great team, and I'm not trying to call them out, but you can really see this as an opportunity for our Royals to come back in the second half. And I think this 10 minutes will really be sort of a wake-up call for our Royals to come back into that ball game. All right. Alrighty, Royals,
Right.
welcome back to your second half. Max Mulder, Juan Betancourt here. We've had truly a thrilling first half. While we're down by
Very, very
two
thrilling.
points, 2 goals, I really think we have an opportunity here. As we were talking about, this Lourdes' strategy is getting a little bit repetitive. You see our Royals are really able to get more opportunities on the goal and also get more people upfield, which we are saying, giving more opportunities to our offensive players. And as you said, the versatility of our players is playing into full effect. We really see that our people are getting those opportunities, and even even downfield, they're able to get that ball up there. And that's really what we need. And of course, our goalkeeper is fantastic. So I really think we have an opportunity here.
Yep. Right now, right now seems like we were maybe like sort of like studying. It's like studying for a test. You know, we were studying in the first half. In the second half, we take the test.
Yes.
So definitely right about now, we're gonna start to take on more and more. And it seems like Lourdes right now, they're deciding to play really aggressively right now. Veronica Aguilar,
Maybe
but once
changing their strategy
again,
just a little bit.
maybe change their strategy a little bit more aggressive since they know that they're winning, so could possibly be that, but really aggressive in these opening 2 minutes.
Let's not be too confident here. Again, they're only up by 2 goals. Maybe they are changing their strategy just a little bit, Roars.
Just a little bit in the second half, maybe their coach realized like, okay, they're starting to figure this out a little bit, so let's change a little bit. But we'll see as the game progresses to see if they really have changed their strategy or if maybe right now this is just an early sign because they did start off with kickoff. So maybe they're just trying to find a quick goal to solidify their lead even further and try to bring your Royals' morale down. But as we have seen, despite the scoreboard, it has been an amazing win. And short corner taking
Not a win just yet.
Not a win just yet. My apologies. Daniel Priscal.
Giving a little pressure. They're moving a little too close to the goal for my personal opinion, but Rodriguez is there.
Olivia Rodriguez
when you need
once
her.
again. Her being such an amazing goalkeeper, as we have been able to see.
A crucial asset to this Royals team.
Definitely. And kicking the ball up the field. And it seems like the ball might fall to Studenski, but no, it did not. Right now, I'm really forward to seeing to the likes of the attackers, and we got the ball back once again. We'll see what comes of this, but hopefully we're able to put up pretty good, impressive display.
Absolutely here. As Juan is talking about opportunity, we almost just got the ball back.
We'll see. Hopefully, I'd really like to see more of the forwards, maybe trying to come more alight and a little bit more pressure, but it's still not been a bad first half. It's been amazing at that, but the only thing that doesn't say that it's been amazing is the scoreboard, and sometimes the scoreboard could be wrong because there has been times where a team doesn't deserve to lose, but it still happens in soccer, but hopefully not this time. And right now, Mangles
has an opportunity.
Mangles running down that left-hand side. Play. Very smart, getting past two. Seems like right now, 2v1, trying to go in the middle between both of them. But
loses the ball, but Cecilia Smith is there, ready.
Cecilia Smith already
Danny Priscal.
ready. Arancha Santacana, Isa Studenski getting the ball. We'll see if she maybe decides to pass it back to Gabi Rodriguez, who sends it up for a long ball, maybe for her to get a ball.
Almost taken back by Isa Studenski.
Very, very good. Good so far.
Priscal, great block.
Priscal really reminds me of, something that we would see a lot maybe in, in soccer, which is called a midfield destroyer, which basically means she's the physical asset of the team. She's always trying to put in that tackle. She's always trying to stop the attacking and providing that extra cover for that back line.
And my partner could not be further correct. Absolutely, Danny Priscal is always there when you need her.
So definitely, they've been playing really, really well this time. So they've been playing really well. Especially defensively, even though the scoreboard, again, as we've said several times, does not really reflect that, but still an amazing first half by Royals, and we're gonna see what they can bring in the second half. Get the ball taken away.
Great opportunity.
Great opportunity. Running behind, maybe.
Very nice. Still
Very
has the ball.
Very nice run
Just
by
taken
Santa
away.
Cana. Studensky maybe could get that ball, and it seems like
Taken
out of bounds.
by Lourdes. Great field position
Lourdes
here.
right now.
Could
we
it be the
really
first
need to
goal
go
of Royals'
back.
second half? 34 minutes into this half. Juan, what are you thinking? You think we got an opportunity here?
I think we do have an opportunity, especially now that Lourdes, they are starting to show a little bit more weakness. Maybe their game plan at the beginning was drain them a little bit more of energy, and right about now, you know, seems like Manglas has the ball. That could be an appeal for a penalty, but seems like the
look a little
referee
questionable there.
Look a little bit questionable, but it seems like the referee decided not to. Gabby Rodriguez once again. Studensky with that ball, taking a shot, but not really posing much of a threat there.
That was a great opportunity there. Unfortunately, I do think the Royals suffered from a little bit too much pressure, but I do think Royals were going to continue seeing those opportunities, and hopefully they'll lead to a goal very soon.
Hopefully we are able to get more opportunities, which I think we definitely will with the way we're playing and some of these forwards really starting to get in form, such as Studensky taking a shot there, you know, and also like Lourdes making a little bit more mistakes, and this could really be very interesting to see how this game plays out. We'll see maybe if we can get for our midfield, Gabby Rodriguez.
Very nice. Cecilia Smith.
Cecilia Smith using the ball. But, you know, Gabby Rodriguez, and it seems like Cecilia Smith is able to get back.
Very great job by Gabriela Rodriguez, not giving her much room as she kicks it out.
And that was nonetheless against Veronica Aguilar, Lourdes' top scorer with 7 goals and 0.9 goals per match. So it seems like it has been a very, very, very tough job to mark her. But Gabby Rodriguez has made that almost seem very easy, considering the way Lourdes have been kept pretty quiet, even though they've had, I would say, maybe like 60% of the ball, 65% of the ball.
Yes.
Very quiet, very good defensive performance. Because there's been times where, you know, in soccer, because, for example, I'm going to give you an example. One time, it was a Champions League semifinals, Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Real Madrid lost that game 4-0, and most people weren't saying that it was the goalkeeper's fault because the goalkeeper was really keeping them alive in that game. So that could be another really interesting case, but
Cruces with the ball.
Cruces again. Maybe Studensky should have been a little bit further forward, but it seems like she's not trying to leave any space back for them to maybe go on a counterattack.
I think our freshmen truly deserve a lot of praise, for their fantastic plays. Really, as Juan was saying, while we've had the ball in the minority compared to Lourdes, we are everywhere, every second with that ball, we're getting those opportunities, and I think that is commendable to our team.
That is very commendable. Truly astonishing, and it also really shows our off-the-ball intelligence on not trying to leave any space behind, because whenever our right back pushes up, Studensky just goes back and tries to cover that space to really make sure that they don't have any space there to really come at us. Very, very good, and it will be a corner kick for Our Lady of Lourdes Academy. We'll see what this brings. Corner, and it seems like once again it is driven out. See,
and looks to be one of our LTV photographers going to shout her out. Valerie Urana, great job. We're up here in the box, but of course we also got to give a shout out to our team helping out cover the team and taking some pictures on the field.
Couldn't do it without them. Gabby Rodriguez once again kicking that ball clear, but seems like intercepted. And Gabby Rodriguez once again kicking it out.
And stopped by Olivia Rodriguez.
Olivia Rodriguez making sure that no extra goals get conceded or no more than what need to be. Now it seems like she's going to punt the ball up. And seems like we are trying a little bit different little bit of different things here as Studensky managing to get a nice little dribble.
Nice.
Nice little connection there. And we have seen that we have started to diversify a lot more of our attacks, because in the beginning it was mostly just pass it to Mangles, pass it to Mangles, pass it to Mangles, pass it to, wait, give me 1 second. Excuse me for the brain fart. Luna Fernandez, mostly pass it to Luna Fernandez and then hope to pass it to Mangles, but it seems like Veronica Aguilar.
That was a mistake by Lourdes, crossing it instead to Rodriguez.
Crossing it instead to Rodriguez. We'll see what comes of this.
And
Olivia
stopped once
Rodriguez
again
on
by
the
Olivia
post.
Rodriguez. My
And she
goodness.
manages to get the ball.
Hey, what a save!
What a save. It's really not easy to do that. And, you know,
Royals, from a defensive viewpoint, this game has been on point. Olivia Rodriguez, an average of 2 saves per game. I think that's much more this game, probably like 4 saves.
4
She
saves
is
per
on
game.
fire.
Well, she has made. Well, before this game started, she was at 26 saves. I think she's made 4 saves, so now she could be up to 30.
Hey, there's a reason why even when we lose our games, we don't lose by a lot.
Yeah, as we can really see based off our form, which is 10-4, a lot of the games that we've lost haven't really been by a lot, such as the game against Ransom Everglades, which we did lose 3-1, or maybe even some other games where we did lose 3-1 to True North Classical Academy, but you know, they haven't been heavy losses. The only heavy loss of the season has come in our first game of the season when, you know, we're still trying to gel the pieces together against Westminster Christian School. Ooh, but, you know, other than that, we've been, you know, really pushing for the goals.
And of course, that an opening game of a season could always be detrimental, especially a loss. But I really think, and that's another testament to this team, that they didn't let that loss define them. And despite that, the game, they bounced back with a win. And I think that is a testament. You lose some, you win some. And the Royals always bounce back, no matter what.
Definitely, especially as we saw that, you know, one loss doesn't define them, because despite them having a heavy loss on their first game of the season, which to a lot of teams might be detrimental or demoralizing, we can really see that your Royal Lions didn't really get affected by that, as then they managed to beat teams on an aggregate scoreline. Wait, I'm gonna have to count here. 22-2 on their next 4 games. In their next 4 games after that 5-0 loss, they managed to score 22 goals and only get scored on twice. And that game against Florida Christian, a 10-2 win.
Yeah, that was something.
That was something, including 3 wins in a row where they scored 8 goals or more.
Yeah, I think truly, Royals, just looking at those stats, taking that into consideration, no matter the results of this game, sure, would it be great to win this game against one of the best teams in Florida? Absolutely. But based on this season, we're still secured for playoffs. The loss will not define the future, not only the end of our regular season, but also where the real season begins as we enter playoffs. And it is stopped by...
So again, Veronica Aguilar
out.
not giving any space to shoot there, as we just saw. We're not really giving Lourdes much of a chance in this second half, but right about now, I think instead of them attacking, we should really try and push for a goal. Maybe as the clock starts to run down, we might see LaSalle try to go a little bit more offensively to get at a win or even a draw, which will be their first draw of the season, because this season, our 10-4 record, Lourdes has a 7. Lourdes, if I'm not mistaken, I will have to double check, but they haven't necessarily. But Lourdes have drawn 1 game. They've lost 1 game, and they've won 7. Yes, 7-1-1 is their record. Meanwhile, for LaSalle, it is 9-4.
So, Rose, if we do happen to win this game, which I do think still with 25 minutes and 56 seconds left in this half, I still think it's definitely a possibility. We just have to take more chances and also take control of those opportunities. Our defense, like Cecilia Smith and Santa Cana, are really, I think, in this second half, leading the team defensively and stopping. Of course, we also have to shout out our amazing goalie, Olivia Rodriguez-Salum. How many saves? 4 or 5 like that?
4 or 5, I lost track.
Beating her average. That is pretty impressive.
Beating her average. And also one thing that I would like to point out about our goalkeeper, Olivia Rodriguez. I'm going to do a little bit of a math thing here, but goals against, she usually faces an average of 1.143, and she usually makes 2 saves per game, meaning that she is saving more than what she's getting shot at.
Exactly. And I think that's a testament to her abilities as a keeper, a freshman keeper at that.
Nonetheless, a freshman keeper.
Cecilia Smith talking, giving pressure. Mangles manages almost to get the ball back.
Really showing the versatility of the players and how Vono manages to implement that. And it seems like that went out of bounds. Valentina Mangles once again doing a nice little turn. She has 2 on her foot once again, and
gets it out of bounds. Unfortunately, but it looked very close.
Very, very nice skills that we are seeing from Valentina Mangles. I feel like she's been the real, in this game, the best way I could describe her, she's been sort of like a Neymar. She entertains the crowd. She creates something. She always has that fire to want to go for more, to aim higher, because she has been doing pretty well, as we did say. An average of 1 goal per game is not easy, let me tell you that. So very, very well from Valentina Mangles, and we're also seeing Lourdes still keeping that same way, maybe throwing in a little bit more long balls, which do lead to some mistakes, which Valentina Mangles has taken great pleasure in receiving, and it seems Valentina Mangles.
Very nice, able to take it.
And unfortunately just couldn't get past that final one, but once again,
very nice.
Our defense is really trying. Isa Studenski. Gabby Rodriguez there running. Danielle Pascal seems to be trying to cover up Lourdes. But we'll see how it goes.
Mangles almost gets the ball back for the team.
Almost. Cecilia
Smith with a fantastic play. Able to pass it back to Mangles.
One thing I would like to point out is that Mangles in the first half was playing on that right-hand side. Now she's playing on that left-hand side, which I think has really allowed her to shine more. Moving Studensky out to the right, where it seems like at least from my point of view, she has been a lot more comfortable playing there. So definitely a lot more comfortable from Studensky and Mangles. Mangles in the first half, I already thought she was exceptional, but in this second half, she's been nothing short of brilliant.
And that's also what we were talking about, playing those different positions, playing at different areas, and I think that just shows that she's even playing better now than she did the first half at a different field advantage.
Really showing you how some players can really shine.
Blocked by Senna Drafton, who's also been a great contributing factor to this team's fantastic, I think defensive run.
Definitely.
Because as you mentioned before, Lourdes keeps getting the ball, and that is the thing our defense must work on, to give the offense more opportunities. But we're also not giving up that many goals.
Yes, definitely. And Mangles just did a nice little piece of skill, trying to connect those 1-2s between her and her forward line. It seems like there has been a change with now Chiara Gutierrez-Carpato playing in that striker or maybe midfielder. I'm not really so sure. I'll have to see a little bit more, but it seems like there has been a change in tactics and maybe a
Cecilia Smith with the ball once more. Pascal gets the ball back. Santa Cana.
Seems like trying to attack down that right-hand side with Studensky.
Interesting. I did not expect that.
Studensky. With those balls, you saw Studensky have a brain fart for a second. So maybe, during those times where, she sees the ball where it's a 50-50, maybe she should take the risk and go for that 50-50. But definitely amazing from this team, and good. We'll see, and
it's kicked out of bounds.
Out of bounds by Sofia Cruces. So now, wait.
Of course, looking at our beautiful moon temple on the beautiful Immaculata La Salle campus.
Definitely looks beautiful, even from here. It's amazing, doesn't it? Oh wait, might have been mistaken. It was a LaSalle throw in, and it seems like right now. Seems like right now we're really putting on that pressure. Seems like right now Kiara Gutierrez is really playing in. And
Cecilia Smith gets the ball.
I would just like to point out Cecilia Smith has been really, really amazing
Absolutely.
this second half.
Defensive player, and she was put in the second half, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't think she played the first half, so yeah, she didn't play the first half. In the first half,
Very
I feel like Cecilia Smith and Valentina Mangles, it seems like not really sure what happened there, possibly an offside, or foul, but this definitely has been a major improvement in 20 minutes until the end of the game, but it's still been really, really good from your Royal Lions.
Rose, I think there's a lot of opportunities here. As I was here yesterday in the jungle for our St. Brendan game, 5-0. We absolutely destroyed St. Brendan, greatly played, and they did give it their all. But Rose, we saw those last 20 minutes, we scored 3 goals, so I think there's definitely an opportunity here.
Mangles with some nice piece of skill. Daniela Pascal seems like Kiara Gutierrez's introduction has really proven to be an improvement in fresh legs. But we're going to have to see if that can make a difference, which in my opinion it has, but we got to see it on the scoreboard too. Really a lot more physical this half, and Daniela Pascal getting taken off the ball there.
That's a great point, Juan. It has been a much more physical ball game, but yet I do believe that there have been less fouls so far this half, which is always a good thing.
Definitely.
And that just taken away.
A little bit
Cecilia
of miscommunication
Smith.
by Cecilia Smith and Olivia Rodriguez-Salem, but nothing too detrimental.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Alrighty, Royals. This is water break on the field. I think it's a great opportunity for us to talk and congratulate the team so far. I know we are still down by 2 points, but I think it's very important that we just keep in mind that we're playing a great ball game. Our defense is doing a great job, and Rose, I think we just have to hold on to those opportunities. And of course, now you see us once more. Welcome back to the Grosso-Parsons Sports Complex here at the Royal Sports Network. We're here for your first live coverage of girls varsity soccer of the season, late into their season, but this is a very important match. I'm Max Molitor, joined by Juan Benacourt. How are you feeling, Juan? Any other impressions with this game so far?
Yeah, second half, we've been a lot better. We've been a lot more physical. It's gotten a lot more physical, especially with fouls and how we've really played. I thought the introduction of Cecilia Smith really made this team look a lot better. Cecilia Smith, obviously we saw Valentina Mangles playing off Luna Fernandez during that first half. But now in that second half, we see Cecilia Smith on the left side with Valentina Mangles, and that really has made a huge difference for this team, as we have seen that Cecilia Smith introduced something that Luna Fernandez wasn't really as well equipped to do, which was maybe go up the field. Luna Fernandez still did an exceptional job defensively, but maybe as Vono saw, we maybe needed a little bit more offensive. We needed a little bit more firepower into the team. So he decided to inject Cecilia Smith right into the game, and we have seen a lot more attacks ever since her introduction. And we've also seen Kiara Gutierrez come on. We've seen Isa Studensky come onto the field, and Kiara Gutierrez come onto the field. Isa Studensky playing a little bit better, playing a lot better in the second half. And I feel like the tactical changes made by Vono have really improved this team.
I think so too, and it is a great benefit to the team. Of course, I think I think again, once more, this is much closer than that scoreboard indicates. And in these last 20 minutes, 18 minutes, and 40 seconds left in the half, Royals, I really think we actually have an opportunity here.
Definitely, that we have an opportunity maybe within these last couple of minutes. These last couple of minutes, we can definitely mount a comeback. Who's to say that we can't?
No, sir. You're absolutely correct. If this jungle is home to anything besides fantastic athletes and a beautiful campus, it's also home to comebacks. And we got 20 minutes, and there's a lot you can do in 20 minutes.
There's a lot you can do in 20 minutes, even in 5 minutes, as we saw some of Lourdes' first goals. Oh, mistake there made in the corner.
Very nice.
Could be taken advantage of. Long ball to Valentina Mangles.
Long ball was a little bit of a gamble.
Mangles was a little bit of a gamble, but seems to be paying off. Seems to be paying off.
Santa Cana, we might have a shot here.
Kiara Kiara!
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 Kiara with the shot here!
Kiara!
If she passes it!
Tries to get back, but unfortunately just couldn't make
What
the most
an
out of that
opportunity
chance.
there. If
But
she had
definitely,
someone open in front of her. But once again, great play by our Royals here.
But definitely Cecilia Smith.
Great read.
Cecilia Smith really trying to make a difference. Obviously a lot more attacking than Luna Fernandez, because in soccer there's two types of fullbacks. The fullbacks are the right back and the left back. They play on either side of the center backs, and as we have really seen, Luna Fernandez in that first half was really defensive, but I feel like Cecilia Smith is a lot more offensive, so she has really brought to life some of the qualities that we have been able to see within Valentina Mangles. So definitely huge improvement in some of the struggles that we had in the first half. Props to Vono for making the appropriate changes.
Yes, the second half has definitely been a much closer ball game. As you can tell, not a single score from both sides. And I think really, honestly, I think we almost have a matched ball game this second half.
We have. Gonna see maybe Gabby Rodriguez has also been playing an exceptional game. As we've highlighted this several times, freshmen have been really playing an important part in this season.
But our seniors too, not discounting Danny Pascal, Valentina Mangles, Amanda Villasmil, and Javi Escobar, who we've really seen done a great job so far.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see what can come of this free kick over just a little bit beyond the halfway line.
This will be Luna Fernandez with the free kick.
Luna Fernandez seems like Valentina Mangles was playing on opposite side.
And it doesn't matter because we have an open player.
Doesn't matter.
Kiara Gutierrez. Yes, indeed. Very nice.
Kiara
Get the ball through
Gutierrez,
there.
definitely a huge introduction.
Absolutely.
Valentina
Key
Mangles
getting
with
it.
a shot.
Mangles with the shot.
Oh man.
Barely blocked.
So close. So close. Andreo to Mangles. Mangles, maybe with a shot. Maybe Kiara could hit this, but cleared away.
Cecilia Smith with the header, a little too close.
But definitely this game has really shown a lot.
Almost gets the ball back.
Almost a little nutmeg there from Lourdes. Opening up of the defense.
A little too open, I think. Our offense was a little too open.
Defense, they hit the crossbar!
There we go.
Lourdes getting the ball back, but out of bounds. Definitely, we've seen the problems that I explained in the first half. Now we're playing a lot more with a higher line, so that does leave a lot of space open in. And Cecilia Smith, despite her amazing offensive abilities, one thing that I forgot to highlight was that definitely it can be also that just because she's more offensive and we're creating a lot more, it can also lead to the opposite.
Absolutely. They're being a lot more aggressive, and you saw that was almost a goal for Lourdes Academy because our defense didn't wake up fully because of that. You know, we were so into that opportunity. But Royals, I think as long as we keep going aggressive, but don't discount our defense either, I think Royals, Mangles has the ball. We got a shot here.
Twisting and turning the Lourdes defense. Andreo running
Great
to the
pass,
ball.
Camila trying to get hold of the ball. Almost gets it, but Lourdes loses pressure and gets it out of bounds.
But this game is really nothing short of remarkable of what our players have been able to do. So very good from our entire team. Has played amazingly.
Absolutely. You got to consider they're playing, and you've seen this season toe-to-toe with two of the best teams in Florida with Archbishop McCarthy and also Lourdes Academy. I really think that Archbishop McCarthy game that win is helping their morale here.
It's a monumental thing, especially being our first win in our program's history. So
Yeah, absolutely.
obviously making a little bit, more special of a win. Really showing us that, how far we've come. So really amazing. Throwing for the Sal now. See what they can make of this opportunity. Seems like Lourdes trying to send it far.
Barely misses Pascal.
Gabby Rodriguez coming in. I've seen Gabby Rodriguez a little bit more offensive in this first half, trying to play a little bit more risky. But as I said, this can lead to some problems with playing with a higher line, which seems like Lourdes is taking full advantage of them. Veronica Aguilar making a taking a very heavy touch, leading to an error in judgment there, meaning that it got sent straight to Olivia Rodriguez with being her. At this rate, we might not know how many saves she might have.
I think too many to count, Juan.
Too many to count.
But definitely more than her average, and that just comes to show you what a fantastic keeper we have, guarding our goal.
Especially even during losses, it's a top team with top players. Veronica Aguilar, and seems like it got called for offside before. But still, regardless of how well this Lourdes team can play, we're really showing that we can go toe-to-toe with some of the best teams
in Florida. And of course, Royals, 12 minutes and 30 seconds here. Unfortunately, we are getting towards that end of the half, but Royals, 12 minutes is still a lot of time. There's a lot of goals to be scored, and I think we just have to make sure that we don't be too aggressive and let our defense suffer. And I think that's what we've been having a little bit, but still I think even with our goalkeeper, we're still able to hold it back, but I think we just need to play a little bit smarter, and I really think we have an opportunity here, Royals.
Definitely. Olivia Rodriguez has been really diversifying her passes. In the first half, I saw her always try to play it to Luna Fernandez to Mangles, and I feel like that became a little bit too predictable as the half went on. But now we're seeing that we can really see how Cecilia Smith and Mangles have been a really good combination. So maybe Bono might want to choose that for further games, or even as something that we use in soccer called a super sub, which you can play Luna Fernandez in the first half with Mangles to see to really get a feel of the game, and then you can play Cecilia Smith in the second half to really unlock that defense. Definitely an amazing first half. Cecilia Smith putting everything on the line, but really, really good. But we'll see. Ball played in behind.
And it is out of bounds.
And regardless, it got called offside.
Either way.
So either way.
Not much of an opportunity there for Lourdes, but they are able to, it looks to be a
goal kick.
A goal kick, yes, sir. And I'm always worried because when I say something, this expert's going to correct me, Royal. So
don't worry.
That's how it works.
Don't worry. Don't worry. He hasn't said too many things that are wrong this half.
Oh, really? I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Be proud of yourself. Let's see. Seems like it's going to be a free kick for your Royal Lions to take advantage of. We're going to see, I feel like some of the subs that have really changed the game are the subs of Kiara Gutierrez and also Cecilia Smith.
Yes, absolutely.
We've seen that there. Kiara is on the ball. You can see her fighting like she's a
very
warrior.
Nice
Kiara once again getting past them. But it seems like Lourdes' defense is strong. But nice little
has the ball once more.
Kiara!
Great opportunity, and it is kicked out of bounds. But as you can see, that was a close call.
That was a very, very close call, and really just showcasing how amazing this team can be.
Yes, sir.
But now seems to be a throw-in. Gonna see what they can maybe make from this opportunity. Oh, Mangles! And a cross sent in, just missing. Another one!
Another opportunity! Mangles with the goal!
Mangles with the goal! 9 minutes to 10 minutes to the
end of half. You always need that.
You can always bank on the energy. All it takes is one goal to spark the comeback.
Absolutely.
Taking the ball quickly back there to restart the kickoff. Team energy and team morale will definitely go up after this goal.
What we were talking about. It's just a matter of time, Royals.
As I said, Kiara Gutierrez really playing an important part in that goal, creating that opportunity, forcing the mistake out of the center backs, and that's what I was talking about in the first half. Force the center backs to make that mistake. Force them to make a mistake that's really gonna bring the game to life. Because
absolutely,
the pressure on the center backs really brought the game back.
And that's what I think is the mistake with Lourdes the second half. You're really starting to see that pressure as they're seeing the Royals wake up to their offensive strategy. And I think that's giving us Royals an opportunity here. to really
Definitely.
to take that ball, And as you can see, we've had a lot more opportunities on the goal this half.
Definitely, we've had way more opportunities, and right now, with roughly 9 minutes remaining till the end of the half, we can definitely feel that the Royals are definitely going to go on a comeback.
Bruno Fernandes throws it in.
We will
Camila.
see. Oh, we'll see. Coach Vono there on the ball.
Of course, Coach Vono himself. Got to shout out the man.
The myth, the legend, some might say.
Yeah, I would say so. I think legend. Not trying to insult him, but I'm saying he is a legend at Lassalle. That is absolutely
Definitely.
correct.
And Santa Cana really trying to force, as I said, force the center backs to make that mistake, which will really make that difference, that key difference that we really need.
And Senna Trafton with the ball misses it a little bit, but she still has possession of the ball. And it
seems like Lourdes, a little bit of mistake there. But
Danny is able to get that ball out of
Daniela Priscal once
Gutierrez.
again. And we can really see that the team is defending as Valentina Mangles comes back to really defend that. Veronica Aguilar missing that ball, but we'll see what else can come of this.
Nice, Royals.
Okay. Seems like we're definitely playing a lot more offensive right now. Jara Gutierrez Scarpato really made the key difference in the first half, but it seems like right now...
Not give her open room as your Royals are putting
Aguilar,
up an effort. It is close, and it is a goal for...
And it is a goal from... It is a goal from Siena Aviles from Lourdes.
I think the Royals did get a little bit cocky here. That is not to undermine their effort, of course, but again, it is that hindrance of playing so aggressive that you're leaving your defense exposed, and I think that is a crucial error. But again, we do have 7 minutes here, and I've seen crazier things. Perhaps we could have a tied ball game here.
Perhaps the mistake there leading to the build-up was the fullback. Sandra Trafton trying to protect the ball and make it go out for a goal kick, and I feel like that was a mistake. She should have kicked it out to the side, as there was still a lot of space, but she's played a really good game, really been important to our defense. And Max could maybe tell me more about her season, because he's seen more games than I have. So
of course, all of our players, our defense, absolutely. You can see that with all the games I've been to, even the games we lost, even with the games that total blowouts like the Florida Christian game. I think all the players are able to see that effectiveness. Playing difficult situations. Whether it be rough, like fields. Not to throw some shades, but it's like no matter what, and even like away games. Our record is really good. We only lost 2 away games. We've won every single home game. This would be our first loss, which I hope it doesn't happen.
2 goals, 5 minutes. 2 goals, 7 minutes. Who knows?
That is absolutely correct. 7 minutes. This is an opportunity for Lourdes, but that was a poor pass.
Trying to cut inside.
A little too risky. Santa Cana said nope.
Blocking that. And it seems like Siena Aviles really posing a danger in the second half. Really seeing her get more involved. Number 22. Number 21 if I am mistaken. So if I am mistaken, I am very sorry. But really playing an important game. And I also got to give props out to their coach for really outplaying, taking them to a tough setting. This coach has really coached his team really well, as we have seen, because Bono has coached this team to a great degree, but it seems like Lourdes have been coached by a very good manager. Their manager, Dave Figan, corner kicking here. Get it out.
Royals are able to get it out of the penalty box.
Get it out.
And it is us.
And it is another goal. It is another goal. Seems like 3 goals within 5 minutes.
Royals, that is a little bit scary as a Royals fan and as a Royals show. But Royals, once again, we do have 5 minutes left in the half. There is always an opportunity, and well, Royals, you'll find out here in the Royals Sports Network.
And most of these games have really been them towards the end, really sort of, most of these games have been really like, most of these games have been really close, especially within these, and even the games where they are losing by blowouts, such as this one, they've been doing really well up until the end, where I feel they might get a little bit more confident, especially with that goal from Mangles And that beautiful play, which I feel might have gotten a little bit too much to their heads, but there's nothing to be ashamed of losing to a team that's ranked really high in the district. I think they're ranked second in the district, if I'm not mistaken.
The thing is, with the Royals, this is truly, if you think about it, in some aspects, could be viewed as a win-win, scenario. They're putting up a fight against one of the best teams in Florida, and even if they lose, they can say, "Oh, we lost to one of the best teams in Florida, but we put on a fight, Royals," and that is what we're seeing here at the Jungle.
Yes, it's definitely what we're seeing. It's like, for example, last season there was this one team in Germany. They were in the 3rd division. They had to come up against the best team in the country, Bayern Munich, and they managed to beat them and knock them out of the cup really early on, which was a win-win for them, because if they lost, they can say it's Bayern Munich.
Absolutely.
They're the best team, but if they won, even better. So definitely really huge improvement.
Camila Andrew, Lourdes gets the ball back. Unfortunately, Danny Prescal looks to find an opening, but unfortunately isn't able to. Rodriguez is able to, unfortunately, not connect the pass.
But definitely a really good
Great
game.
effort there. Absolutely.
Great effort, especially by some of the subs. Cecilia Smith and Kiara Gutierrez really impressing. It seems like Lourdes are coming here for, or possibly a 5th, but it seems like
try to keep it in bounds.
Try to keep it in bounds and maybe you'll score a goal, but it seems like it will be a throw-in for Immaculata LaSalle.
This is another opportunity here, Royals. We've seen a lot of opportunities, unfortunately, after those past 2 goals. We've seen the morale of the team decreasing just a little bit, but if the Royals can go back to that aggressiveness but keep the defense at bay and ready, I think that is how we can at least, let's even the scoreboard out a little bit more.
Definitely. Now we're going to see
Studensky
with the ball, a little bit of a confusion at the back.
And another goal for Lourdes Academy.
And it seems that, and it will be another goal for Our Lady of Lourdes Academy.
Royals, and that is a very tricky situation for a goalkeeper, and I hope Olivia Rodriguez-Salum is not losing that morale. Alrighty, Royals, welcome back to the Royal Sports Network here at the Jungle. I'm Max Muller, joined by Juan Betancourt. Royals, there's 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in the quarter. Royals, we did have quite a tied ball game entering into second half, but it is, unfortunately, we're down by 4 points, 5-1. But if we could get at least a couple goals and maybe perhaps a goal, I think that would give us a real opportunity.
That would be especially for their next upcoming game, which, if I'm not mistaken, will be against St.
This
Brendan.
Friday, another Catholic school game. They played also Divine Savior last week. Well, the week before the break, of course.
And they won 6-0.
And they won 6-0. So this will be actually, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the first Catholic school that they lost to.
Definitely. The only other schools that they've lost to have been True North Classical Academy, Westminster, and Mast Academy. Oh wait, and I forgot Ransom Everglades.
And Ransom, yes.
Ransom. Now we'll see what Lourdes can really come up with, but it seems like right about now it's mostly about trying to not let another goal past our defense. But regardless, they've played really, really well and should not be ashamed of this performance whatsoever. No matter the result of
this game, Juan brings up a great point. It really shouldn't lose the team morale. They're about to enter playoffs. They're playing St. Brendan again. This game does not define a season, and although they're running out, this is their third to last game.
Third to last game, yeah.
They still have an opportunity here.
And definitely, we've seen several players shine in this game, such as Isabella Studensky really doing a lot of that off-the-ball work, maybe trying to lure in players out of positions to open other players. Santa Cana, Cecilia Smith right now with a throw-in who has been nothing short of excellent.
Absolutely.
And Gabby Rodriguez and Daniela Prescal, Ben Colossus at the back, really trying to, not really letting much past and, really making sure, because if Lourdes had converted a lot more of their opportunities, this game could have been in a lot worse for us. But it seems like with less than a minute remaining, it seems like it will most likely be a win for the Bobcats, and it seems like it will be our first home loss of the season.
Followed by our JV game, which was our first JV soccer home game loss. Royals, again, this is, I can understand, very demoralizing, but Royals, I think they should not take this as a as a moral loss, because again, you're going face to face with one of the best teams in Florida, and you put up quite a show.
Definitely. Some of the players, and it seems like another
goal.
Another one, and it seems like the team is really
The 14-second mark, they will get another goal, bring them 6-1. Royals, welcome back to the Royal Sports Network with the clock running. 10 seconds left. I'm Max Mahler. I'm Juan Betancourt. Royals, we've seen a really good game. The ball is still in motion,
and
the clock is
over. And it is over. And it is over. Unfortunately, that is our first home game.
That is our first home game loss of the season. And it is unfortunate, but once again, as Juan and I have been continuously saying through this broadcast, this really isn't a lose-lose scenario for the team, because they're going to head-to-head with one of the best teams in Florida, and they put up a show.
Yes, and Lourdes have done really well, with 7 wins, 1 draw, and only 1 loss in the entirety of their season. And there's really no shame in having lost to one of the best teams that you could play against. So I feel like, despite the scoreline not really reflecting it, most of those 3 of those goals did come towards the latter half of the second half. So definitely no shame in losing to such a good team such as Lourdes. They played really good, but our Royal Lions also played an exceptional game.
Yes.
Gabby Rodriguez and Daniela Prescal at the back. Olivia Rodriguez making several saves. Unfortunately, some of those goals were just too good to save. Then there was also the introduction of Kiara Gutierrez, which led to that goal.
Crucial substitution into this match. We had, of course, more offense with Mangles continuously being a great asset to our team.
Making that defense twist and turn, making them do laps around the field, really just trying to bring Isa Studensky, trying to really cover the ball back.
Yes.
Not her best performance from what I've heard, but definitely still not a performance to be ashamed of.
Yes, and considering how many freshmen are on the team, they put on a show. Seniors put on a show. Royals, this was a game that a lot of people were going in a little skeptical, but I'm telling you what, Royals, I'm proud of the result of our team, which shows that we really have a shot here. Royals, thank you so much for tuning in once again. I'm Juan Betancourt. I'm Max Mahler.
You want to be like me?
Yeah, I want to be like him. I wish I knew like him. But Royals, thank you so much for tuning in. Unfortunately, we did lose 5-1, but Royals, it was a great game and it was enjoyable. Thank you.
That ball is caught, and he is moving. Mallory, big hit. He looks like he's heading towards the end zone. No one's going to catch Mallory, ladies and gentlemen.
And he's out.
Touchdown,
He's out of there.
Royals.